What is up, guys, gals, and mystery pals? My name is Xfox1, and welcome to the Technomancer. This is a game that is made by the studio Spiders. I have actually never really heard much of this game developer before, but I have played this one. It has a really interesting story, some really good game controls, and amazing companions, which is what I usually look for in an RPG. And the setting of the place is actually on Mars, which, fun fact, is my favorite planet for some odd reason. I don't know why I like Mars so much. It's just, I love Mars. So, without further ado, we shall get started. I have played this game before. I have beaten this game before, so we're just going to, yeah, we're just going to, move on from that. I am going to play on normal because I should play on harder difficulties, but I want this to be a more casual experience. Plus, the Uncharted series on hardcore or on hard mode is kicking my butt, and I just want to do something casual for now. So yeah, we are going to be starting a whole new adventure. I think after I'm done doing
the source of all life, there is water. On Mars, where it is rare, water is a source of conflict, struggle, and death. Since the turmoil, there have been unending wars, fought over the possession of clean water. We are the forgotten children of Earth, trapped in this red, barren wasteland. Here, hell is not a concept, it's our reality. And the reality is that every drop counts. Then there were the unfortunates, caught in the full power of the sun's radiation, forced to deform, mutate into unrecognizable monsters. The others, the ones who remained similar to our ancestors in likeness, hid under massive metal shells, governed by water corporations. But in the slums, people's lives aren't worth much more than the mutants. And I would know. That's where I spent the first 10 years of my life, under the boot of the Vori. Of course, in despair, there is hope. Some have begun to explore, travel even, from corporation to corporation, leaving their loyalties behind. We have organization, structure, and inevitably, politics. We have rulers, a people's assembly, and far removed from us, the Dowser, the inaccessible face of abundance. And finally, there's us, the elite protectors of the people, the spearhead of the army, my brothers and sisters who all share the same special gift. We are Technomancers.
Alright, and here we have some basic customization. It's not in full... It's not like in full slider mode like Mass Effect. But it is something. It's very different. So these are a bit like presets. Not gonna lie, I think he's my favorite. He is handsome. We can be very pale, very dark. Kind of like the tan skin. I think all these hairs are typically shaved headed. Ooh, I like that one. I'm gonna try not to make him look just like my other character. Ooh, I love the baby blues. We got some nice greens. I think we're gonna go with that one. But, so yes, we are a Technomancer. We have the ability to conduct electricity from our own control, which is pretty an amazing concept. And we're gonna hit continue because I do like this. And here, okay, so these are actually really strong core concepts. I'm gonna do charisma because I actually do like I do like I do like speech, even though I can't do it myself. I tend to do more speech-oriented characters because, again, if there's a way to talk down someone rather than confronting them outright, I would like to do that. But all of these are very fundamental skills to have in the game. You know, I've never actually bothered with stealth that much because, I don't know, the stealth in this game is a little janky, but it could, if you do actually spend time in doing it, you can actually probably use fluids and instantly... Oh. Maybe stealth is actually worth it. I might actually go for a stealth build this time. But I would at least invest I would at least invest 1 point in each category, because there are certain gear that you can get and companions that will actually boost all of these. So you actually do have a companion that can help you with stealth. You have a companion that helps you with traps, exploration, that kind of thing. And there's also special gear tied into each one. So you can get gear that can help you with your science, with your crafting, which honestly is very important too. So I would also work on getting crafting up. So I'll get into more detail as we go along. And then as for this, I think we're gonna go with power. Oh, we can only do one. So yeah, we got strength, agility, power, which is good for Technomancy. And then we have constitution, which helps you with health. But I am gonna go with power because I have a specific build in mind. I don't play around with the builds too much.
Ahoy, Zachariah.
Scott, you came.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Sure, my memory isn't what it... But I remember to write things down on my calendar. Although I do sometimes forget where my calendar is. Anyhow, I knew your last cadet mission was today. Any nerves? If it's any consolation, you look more than fit enough.
No, I'm good. I'm ready.
Yes, healthy flush of the skin, no rapid eye movement. You don't look stressed out. Very well, I won't bother you anymore. Oh, but if I can bother you, just a moment. I recently acquired a batch of materials that can improve your gear. It's not much, but I thought you'd like it. Still can't believe you're going to be an officer soon.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, Scott. Means a lot.
Ah. I fear we've dilly-dallied on pleasantries. Your master, Sean, waits for you in the courtyard. So stiff, that one. I fear his spine is concocted from steel. A spine prosthetic. How interesting. What if... Oh, and stop by the clinic and come shoot the chit-chat. No, that's not... Just don't be a stranger. If you feel ill or need a hand, come see me. I'm always glad to help. Good luck, my boy.
Thank you, Scott. Will do. I promise.
So that was Scott. Obviously, he and Zachariah, or character, have a history together. And he seems to be a bit out of it. Which, distribution upgrades, heck yes. And I should probably do some damage. A little bit of critical never hurt either, but I'm going for a damage type. And let's see if I can upgrade my gear. Cadet jacket. I can do physical protection, which is nice. And I unfortunately don't have enough material. Oh, that's a shame. So yeah, Scott, he pretty much introduces us to the gear customization, you know, which you're gonna need to do in order to become...
Fucking Mancers. Every time they come around, something new is broken. I fix it, they break it again. I fix it, they break it worse. I'm a modern fucking Sisyphus tasked with pissing in the ocean.
Sorry, man. You know, sometimes you can't help where your electricity conducts. Anyway. So yeah, gear customization is very important, and it helps you... Excuse me. It helps boost your, certain stats.
Oh, shit.
Zachariah, today, as you know, marks your final mission as a cadet. I trust you are prepared.
Of course, Master. Ready, willing, and able.
And a little nervous. Normal and expected. That's why I have gathered together your usual instructors to allow you to warm up and prepare. It's for you to ace the tests for each fighting technique. Prepare yourself. And once you are ready, join me at the station. From there, a train will take us to the mission site.
Thank you, Master.
And that was Master Sean, who has trained us to be a Mancer. Let's see, so we're going to talk to Master
If you
Connor.
would like to practice your technomancy techniques or care to do some staff training, I have time.
Let's train with the staff.
I'm always honored to learn what you have to teach.
Excellent.
I advise you not to try anything.
Ooh, gotta be careful.
Would you care to fight again?
Let's see Technomancy.
Yeah, a little brush up on my technique had never heard.
Indeed. Remember to attend to your surcharge risk. I would hate to have an accident.
Oh, my health slowly goes back up. And with Technomancy, we can actually charge our weapons.
Would you care to fight again?
Nah,
I
that's
would
it
love
for now.
to. Another time, Master. Thank you.
Of course. Keep in mind, a well-trained staff can be quite formidable. And as you know, the control over our technomancy is what makes us unique.
Alright, so that's actually the fighting style that I'm going to mostly go with, is with the Warrior and Technomancy. You can also go as a Guardian, or as a Rogue, which uses daggers and guns. Guardians use shields and blunt weapons. But I always prefer the what's it called? The Warrior. I'm pretty sure he is our guard soldier, or guard trainer.
How about a little self-defense training?
Sure, why not?
That's the spirit. Here we go.
I'd advise you to not try anything.
So yeah,
Care to go again?
nah, that's good.
Maybe later.
Your call. You're gonna wish you had some good defensive training, though, when you find yourself in trouble.
Want to test your skills with a knife and a gun? Not really in the rule book, so if you do, need to be discreet.
Let's do it.
All right.
I advise you to try
I mean, rogues can be very graceful, though. And that little slow-mo that we had? Hey.
Go again?
That's it for now.
Another time, maybe.
Don't underestimate stealth techniques, or how much faster you can be in combat with light weapons.
Alright, so... I do really enjoy the rogue fighting style, especially with the way that we just glide or dance around in battle. But I really love the warrior. It just feels more Technomancer, you know? And we can turn that off for now. So yeah. That was pretty much the combat tutorial.
Soldier, please let me in. It's imperative I speak to someone in charge.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but no civilians are allowed in the barracks. If you have a question, you're gonna need to send them.
Just, please. I'm Corporal Tyron's wife. He should have been back home yesterday, but someone must know where he is. What's happened to him? Please.
Ma'am, I have no idea. If you got a letter, I can pass it along. Other than that, though, you gotta go. Hey, heard from Captain Sean you're heading out to the station. You leaving now?
Yep, already ready.
Halt! Stop right there. We're conducting a search.
Look at this piece of shit. Well, what do we have here? Road trash seems lost, don't it? You forget we don't want your kind around here, trash. Move your sorry ass out of here before you find yourself bleeding from both ends. I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to speak! Did I? You useless piece of shit! Why would I want to hear what you have to say? Waste his peace! Please! I just... Shut your mouth and just fucking die! Corpse will feed the rats. At least then you'd have a purpose.
Such a waste of life. A waste of space. Am I right? A rogue is a Zack, right? You can dress him up, but...
Zachariah, we're leaving. Certain people are graduating to the rank of officer today. It does you well to serve only contempt to one worthy of nothing more. That is good. And with that, we should be off.
So, I bet you can tell that that Alan guy is going to be very pleasant in the future.
Look, Zach, we are heading for the dome. It was built by the first settlers, a relic itself.
And what's there for us?
According to reports, looters, who, in our interest, it would be best to keep out of the dome.
And we could explore around a little bit. Does this need lockpick? Oh, I can just open it.
Can't go through here.
Can I talk?
Zachariah, do you remember your first lesson?
On the scarcity of life?
Indeed, the very one. Kill a fellow unfortunate and, in this hell, only the more alone we will become. Disable the looters, but spare their lives.
So we'll see what that means in a second. Alright, so now we can actually loot enemies. But here's the thing. You see how it says drain? We use serums as currency. And the only way to obtain serum is through the blood of downed foes. Now, serum can be acquired through the livestock that are native to Mars, such as this dead animal right here that we will probably later meet, and we can acquire it through each other. But the more serum you drain from your enemies, well, obviously you'll kill them if you do that, but you'll end up gaining less karma. Think of it as like Bioshock with the Little Sisters. The Little Sisters have Adam in their system. Do you harvest the Adam in the system in order to get more powers? Or do you spare the Little Sisters in order to retain your own morality? It's a very similar concept. Strike first and strike hard. Or try to.
We encroach our destination. Take note that enemy forces lie in wait. There, the rocky outcrop. Scale it and report back your findings.
I think he means that up there. But for my... And you will find occasionally serum on them anyway that doesn't require killing them. So yeah, I'm not looking to get rich. Oh shit. Oh, you have a knife. Bitch. Sit down. Alright, we're gonna let our health rebuild a little bit. I don't think there's any more bad people up here. Nope, there's that one. So yeah, this is the stealth system that I was talking about. Stealth is very hard to do when you don't have any points guided into it. Taku! Happy Orabi. I don't know, anytime I... Okay, yeah, so we're gonna... There's gonna be a lot of fighting. Wait, anytime you do that little, like, shock thing at the back of the, in the back of the head of the bad guys, it always reminds me of that scene in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You know, when JoJo's trying to provoke the, I think it was AC/DC? It was either AC/DC or Cars? I can't remember which one it was. I could be completely wrong, and it could be the third guy. Who I don't... Wamu. It could be also Wamu. Well, I don't know why, just that little tag thing that you do. Oh, we got a level up. Oh!
There are looters gathered at the dome's entrance. A lot of them. But they're not equipped to be more than a nuisance.
Take care nonetheless, Zachariah. That guard there, separated from his group. Sneak on him and the battle will be easily won.
Yeah, you say that, but I'm not equipped to be a stealth build. Oh, no. Stay down. So yeah, this is trying to introduce you to the stealth tutorial. Tagu! Happy Urapi Shandale. I always butcher that last part. Fucking bitch. Oh, sorry. Just gonna search. And all this crap we're gonna just sell. Alright, let's do that level up real quick. So here we can put perks into our character. Now for the best use of your perks, I would distribute it into just about 2 branches. For me, I'm going to do Technomancer and Warrior. So we can upgrade our electric arcs, which sounds pretty good. And that will get us even better skills. And I think that's about it. We don't have any level ups to our attributes just yet. Never hurts to explore.
Stay near. The structure is like a maze. The inexperience could easily become lost.
Bitch. I don't like the sound she's making. And search her. No items found. Search him. We got some serum. And we got some serum. Okay. Okay, gotta be careful. Yeah, he was about to shoot me with a gun. Master. Are you really having trouble with her? There's the sun. And protective goggles. Oh no, he's gonna be a problem. Alright, let's get some... Let's see, this is a passive skill. So yeah. So I attack a little bit faster now.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
We'll have to come back then.
wonder if initiating you is the right thing to do.
What do you mean? Am I not ready?
No, you're ready, Zachariah. With that, there is no doubt. I worry about you and care for your happiness. Once you become a Technomancer, there's no going back. You lose your freedom. From the moment our abilities are brought into the light, to the moment the light is snuffed from our eyes, the Technomancers are nothing but pawns on a chessboard. We have no free will. Abundance forces its will on us. I think about the future. How hard it will become as the ASC rises in power. And perhaps I'm just being paranoid. Forgive your master's little spell. You must focus on more important things.
But that's actually the sad reality of truth. Technomancers really are just pawns to the army. You know, Zachariah even said it himself. You know, they're the spear in the army. They're the front lines essentially. You know, every corporation has their Technomancers, and they're all treated as war assets, and really nothing more. There really is no normal citizenship for a Technomancer. And yeah, you know, and when was Sean saying, you know, if initiating us is the right cause?
This door. It is the same as that in our chapel. Accessible only to the combined energies of 2 Technomancers.
Alright, so as I was saying, there's really no other option for Zachariah or any Technomancer. Once your abilities kind of manifest, you have to go through the program, you have to be initiated, you have to do all this. There really is no living a normal life.
Here lies the entrance. Beyond the main room, where we must go.
Wait, what are we fighting?
It's so old. It's in great condition. What exactly, Master, is inside the dome?
Knowledge, Zach. The very essence of knowledge, even.
Oh, and we can drain the serum from the creatures, from the insects and stuff. Because again, they are not essentially sentient beings, so draining them won't be that bad. It won't count towards or negative karma.
Creatures do not belong here. Their very presence is a danger to the relics. We must seek out their origin. I remember well the first time I came here. I was fascinated. I really thought I was part of an elite. I've become disillusioned since then. If all this knowledge indeed gives us some sort of power, we are still faced with so many obstacles that we can't do anything with it. It's more of a danger for us than a tool.
No, I want the serum. And I think that was all of them. This is really impressive, though. These are the first domes that humanity built on Mars. This is where, I guess, the Mars colony started. But why would we abandon them? Like, what would happen to make humanity abandon a biodome in order to, I guess, flourish through the rest of, Mars? Oh, did not mean to go this way. There is a lot of books and stuff. Probably so much forgotten knowledge. And it kind of makes you wonder, if you send humans to,
The console over there. Activate it, and heed its words.
Will do.
if you send humans to another planet, right, and their bodies and their generations adapt to that environment, are they still technically human?
Witness registration, March 17th, 2076. Subject 12. The subject appears acclimatized, pulse elevated but steady, unaffected by any visible health concerns. James, how do you feel?
Great. So alive. My heart's racing, and I feel like I can take on the world. And I'm being honest here, it's a bit overwhelming.
Subject self-report is consistent and substantiated with our measurements of him and other subjects, all of whom produce EEGs indicating activity levels acutely higher than any ever associated with a human not subjected to the mutation. The only adverse side effect, it appears, is the near tenfold increase in corporeal and cerebral electricity. Dangerous levels that will necessitate the urgent invention of a device capable of evacuating such surplus in order to avoid subject injury.
This man talking about technomancy, about mutations, as if I can't believe.
And yet it still might be so. This recording dates to the first settlers. Speaks of the first Technomancers. Shocking, perhaps. Where did you think our abilities came from? A divine power?
But we have no physical signs of mutation, and I don't know any mutant that has our gifts.
And why should any of those things matter? Might not our mutation simply be of a different form? This brings us to the most important point. What you have seen unifies us, unifies the Technomancers. This secret must be kept from all other humans. If this information was discovered by, say, the ASC, we would become nothing but slaves. Our situation is already incredibly undesirable. We are not only isolated, but used as human bombs. Take a walk by the mutant pen in the slums one day. That is what our lives could have been. Don't be dismayed. I have been through this as well, so have all the other Technomancer officers in abundance. Knowledge of this revelation makes you one of us now, more so than your skills. But now is time to deal with the creatures infesting the dome. It would be a real shame if the installations here are damaged, for we will no longer be able to hold initiation trials here.
Yes, of course, Master. I haven't found an opening yet, so they must have reached lower in the dome.
Then that's where we must go. I will divert the attention of these creatures. At the base of the dome, you will find their entry point. To have swarmed here, they must have dug a passage.
I'm on it.
And we have another level up. So, that is kind of crazy to think about. Technomancy is a mutation, which would make sense, right? Strength, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that is for the increasing of the, yeah. But Technomancy itself is a mutation. And as we've understood it, mutants on Mars, people who are mutated or people who have been mutated, are no longer considered humans, and they are treated as slaves. Technomancers are considered more as like second-class citizens, and I guess mutants, or mutants with physical visible mutations, are treated as third-class citizens. My controller's dying. Okay, I forgot what I was saying. But yes, Technomancy is a mutation, and we are already treated as second-class citizens, while mutants with actual physical mutations are treated as third-class citizens. So the fact that we are mutants... Ah, crap. Anyone else? Okay. I mean, again, it makes sense that our abilities would come originally from a mutation, because it's not normal for humans to shoot electricity out of their arms. So it kind of makes you wonder what caused this divergence, what caused them to splinter off from the original settlers. And it kind of makes me think that this dome, this biodome, is more of a science center. All right, can I finally put on some physical resistance? Yes, I can. And my cadet pants. Some more physical resistance would be very nice. I don't have enough components. Well, I could recycle some of these pants. And I should, no, I need metal components. Poor quality. Metal debris. What? Oh, metal components. There we go. Oh. And there we go. We're a little bit more decked out now. Alright, but now we need to figure out why there are... Ooh. Spike staff, nice. And actually, I think... No. No, inventory. There we go. And I think there's a way that we can remove or upgrades from here. Is there a way that we can remove it? I don't think there is. Unless... No, okay. The only way to do it is to put a less... I don't like that. There you go. It worked out. It all worked out. But yeah, now we need to figure out where these bug creature things are coming from. And good thing is... Oh shit. They seem to be highly, what's the word I'm looking for? Technomancy hurts them. Electricity hurts them. Susceptible, that's it. That's what I'm thinking of. Susceptible. Highly susceptible to electricity. Which helps me out. And a happy fuck you. The one thing that I like about the one thing that I like about playing these games is I've only played this once. I've beaten this game only once. And it's really nice returning to it because you'll never really get the same type of playthrough twice. You know, there's so many different things that you can do, so many different choices you can make. And that's what I like. Alright, and this looks like a boss fight waiting to happen. Is it me, or does she look like a xenomorph and a praying mantis had a baby? Okay, how did that hurt me? Hopefully that'll do some damage to her. Killing your babies, you little bitch. Ow. Yeah, you see that big fleshy bulbous thing? Yeah, that big fleshy bulbous thing, that is her weakness. Ow. Didn't mean to inject myself twice. Fucking hell. If I stop getting trapped underneath her legs. Oh, now she's guarding herself. Yeah, so Master Sean kind of took care of it for me.
You, who bore witness to the secret with your own eyes, who knows in your heart of hearts that the revelation that he bears is true, and who has understood that this knowledge could cast us into endless pits of despair. As you drink the sap of the world, the water that feeds our lives, abandon the one you thought you were, and instead become our brother, Zachariah Mancer. Together we have shared the water and secret. Can you swear to forever protect the knowledge of the Earth and to dedicate your life to finding it again? To defend and protect our secret, even with the sacrifice of your life, if need be?
I swear.
Then welcome, my brother.
I know you must be troubled by what you've learned, and I assure you that it's no less troubling to me. But be proud of what you are, and know, no matter what, we are by your side. And that this initiation, as horrid as it may be, makes you forever our brother.
You showed the courage of lions beneath the dome, and for it, you have been made an officer. So I imagine, now that you no longer need my guidance, it will send me elsewhere, with the great and endless pride of having been your teacher over these few years.
The honor was mine, Master.
No, not Master. It's just Sean now.
Go. Take your assignment as an officer. Count the blessings you've amounted, those that allowed you to avoid the front thus far. Captain Eliza is waiting in the barracks. She's harsh, but fair. But before you find her, we all know the regulations. Technomancers get no leave from the front in times of war. So being here, I can't even sneeze without a report being written up. But you have a free pass. I need you to go to the exchange district for me. There's an itinerant merchant there who was supposed to arrive yesterday. Just meet with him. The merchants have no ties to abundance and travel among us like shadows. They hear things, whispered things, and pay people to forget they are there. I'm looking for information on any archaeological discoveries that could expose the Earthlings. Information that would help protect our secret. Ask him if they've heard of any such finds.
Yes, Great Master, as you wish.
Good, Zachariah. But take care that not a single soul knows what you're after. Not a single soul can hear your exchange with the merchants.
Alright, and that is where we shall leave it for today. Alright, I think, yeah. I think this is going to be a good series to go in. So yeah, the Technomancers. We are mutants, and we have to protect that secret for the sake of all of our livelihood. For if the people of Abundance, which is the corporation that we work for, find out, they will essentially treat us all like, slaves. Again, there's a bit of a caste system. The normal, everyday humans are, first-class citizens. Technomancers, as us, as what we are considered second-class citizens. We don't get the same, rights and privileges as a normal Abundant citizen would have. And then the mutants would be classed as third-class citizens. They don't have any protective rights. They don't have any protective freedoms. They have to live in the slums. They don't even get to reproduce. We'll see more about that later as it goes on. But, yeah. I've been Xbox1. You guys have been great, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next part. Goodbye, lovelies. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, then hit the like button to let me know, and leave a comment. Feedback is always welcomed here. I also have a couple of ongoing series for your viewing pleasure. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. Oh, and check out my Twitch to see my videos early. It's always good to have you on my channel. I'll see you lovelies in the next video. I'm XFox1. Have an awesome night.